While Pacino holds an unusual record for starring in two films that, at one point, were ranked at the top of IMDb's best and worst movie lists. These films, The Godfather and Gigli, released 31 years apart, showcase Pacino's acting strengths but in vastly different contexts. The Godfather, 1972, is widely regarded as one of the greatest films of all time, with Pacino's portrayal of Michael Corleone helping to cement his status as a Hollywood legend. His transformation from a reluctant mafia heir to a ruthless crime lord became one of cinema's most iconic character arcs. The film was a record-breaking success, holding the title of the highest-grossing movie of its time and remaining near the top of IMDb's best films list for decades. In stark contrast, Gigli, 2003, a romantic comedy that starred Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez, became infamous for its poor reception and box office failure. Pacino's cameo as Starkman, a high-ranking mob boss, was one of the film's few redeeming elements. Yet despite his intense performance, the movie was universally panned, leading to its infamous position on IMDb's worst movies list. At one point, Pacino was the only actor to have appeared in both IMDb's best-rated film, The Godfather, and worst-rated film, Gigli. Despite their vastly different receptions, both The Godfather and Gigli played to Pacino's strengths as an actor known for fiery, authoritative roles. In The Godfather, Pacino's character arc was a nuanced exploration of power and corruption, while in Gigli, his portrayal of Starkman was more of a caricature, though still infused with the intensity that defined many of his iconic roles. Starkman's sudden violent outburst during his brief scene is reminiscent of the dangerous unpredictability Pacino brought to Michael Corleone. Over time, the public's perception of both films has evolved. The Godfather, while still revered, occasionally trades places with The Shawshank Redemption for the top spot on IMDb's best movies list. Meanwhile, Gigli has softened in its notoriety, dropping from its bottom-ranking position as audiences now view it as more of a mediocre film than an all-time disaster. Pacino's career remained largely unaffected by the flop of Gigli, and his reputation as one of the greatest actors of his generation remains intact. If anything, the film's failure is more tied to the overexposure of the Bennifer couple than to Pacino's performance. Although Gigli was heavily criticized for its awkward blend of romantic comedy and crime elements, Pacino's role stood out as a reminder of his unmatched ability to elevate even the weakest material. Both The Godfather and Gigli are now available for audiences to reassess, offering an intriguing look at Pacino's varied and storied career.